Going live.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me,
Hi, hi,
Christian?
hi.
Can you hear me, Christian?
Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you.
Oh God, you didn't. You did. I was like, no, not a repeat of last week. And then, Soph, can you hear us? Okay. The only thing is, we can't hear you very well.
Yep.
Okay, now
Yep.
we can hear you. Or is that you, Christian, talking?
No, that was Soap.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Phew. It's all up and running. We did our sound checks and we have that going. So welcome. It's Wednesday night and it's an unexpected impromptu sort of live because I thought I was going to be out of town, but
Yes.
things change and plans change. So here we are. And we wanted to have Soph on because we promised the next live that we did after spring break would be with our special guest tonight, Soph.
Hi,
Um,
Soap.
so welcome to our live tonight. We're so happy to have you with us.
Yep. Thanks for hanging out,
Hi.
Soap. Hi,
So
Tanya. Hi, Bex. Welcome, guys. Thanks for
hello.
hanging out.
Thanks for joining us. We are
When you said yup.
What?
I was thinking of Ducky from The Land Before Time.
Yep.
oh,
So, what do you guys? What's the plan tonight? What are you guys making? Oh, Eve is here. Renee is here. Hi, guys.
welcome. Well, tonight I was thinking of doing spring. So
Hi, Renee. Hi, Eve. Hi, Bex.
I finally got into the spring fever, and so I'm gonna play with Hoppy Easter from Miss Kate, their March subscription box. And right now I have cut out some of these baskets, but I'm trying to figure out I have to cut out this piece during the live because I didn't get to it. Like it has a layer piece here and a layer piece here. If I should do pattern or solid, because I'm thinking in hindsight, maybe I should have done this pattern and the stripy stripe solid, but whatever, it is what it is. And then I made these tulips, and I'm gonna create something. I don't know what it is, but I have my die cuts here that match the collection, so I'm gonna do something, maybe a card or some embellishments. That's my plan. What about you, Christian? What's your plan tonight?
Well, I have a coworker. It's one of my favorite doctors, and I just got a text from him yesterday that he had a stroke.
Oh my.
So, we've mobilized people. We're doing meal train. I just sent him like a gift basket today from Amazon, and I'm creating cards for all the shifts. So I'm creating more because I want everybody to be able to sign and send their thoughts. I want him to feel loved and thought about. And, he's that kind of doctor who, some doctors make nurses feel like you're an idiot. You're just a nurse kind of situation. Well, this doctor is amazing. He treats us like an equal. And that's why it's like there's going to be we want to show him outpouring of love and support. Because he's so special. So I'm making cards for him. I'm gonna stitch this, and I'm gonna be creating a lot more. But I'm gonna stitch this, and I am using an old collection from 2013 called Polka Dot Party by Dear Lizzie, and I got this for $6.99. It's like unheard of now because of inflation, right? $6.99. And the price before for paper pads used to be $14.99 per paper pad.
Wow.
Wow. What about you, Soph? What are you creating for us today?
So I'm working on some stuff. This is both a rack that somebody doesn't know about, and
Those bag
I
toppers.
just mentioned that. It's a rack, and then also I am putting all of this stuff together, and I'm trying to complete the whole KS Craft release, the last release.
Oh my.
Just kind of to prove to myself that I could do it.
Yes, you
And I
can.
just think it'll be really cool to have so many dyes, in the same paper collection.
Oh yes, it's like an ensemble soap, huh?
Great idea. And it's so nice to be able to use all your dyes when they come in as well.
Yes.
Yeah, when it's fresh and you're so excited. I mean, that kind of feeling is kind of irreplaceable because you can never get it back, right?
Nope.
That
Nope.
excitement when it just arrives,
Yeah.
you never
Right.
get that
Well,
moment back.
and I like I started die cutting all of this. Like, I didn't know that I was gonna come live with y'all tonight. And so I've just been like, I'll die cut a bunch and then I put it all together. And then I die cut a bunch and put it all together. And in between, I've been trying to do the flowers because I've never really done flowers like that. Like, I've done one or two, but I can't really say that I'm a flower maker yet. And I'm almost done. I just need to do the kite and the zinnia and those daisy flowers. Everything
wow.
else I've cut,
That's
but I do need to put some of it together, which is what I have here, and maybe embellish some of the stuff.
What an amazing feat. Eve says, Christian, prayers for your coworker, doctor. It's sweet of you to show him so much love. Yes, because he is so amazing. Auntie Catherine also says, oh wow, we get to hear and see Sophia. Yes. Hi, Auntie
Yes.
Catherine. Yes, Soap is here in the house, in the flesh. She's in the studio. Our producers was able to connect with her, right, Soph? Now you get to meet our producers. Sophia's like, no comment, guys.
Yep, they got to me today.
They did the hair and makeup.
They're so nice. For being such big time, they're really nice.
I love that. Just ride along the crazy train. So,
Oh my God.
okay. So, since it's your first time in the show,
I've
we're
been
gonna
on
be
the
asking
crazy
you
train
some
before I
questions.
met you, Christian.
She's fitting in very well.
That's right.
Very well.
Since it's your first time in the show, we normally have questions for our guests, and we don't normally send these questions to your manager. I know it's part of the contract that there's no surprises, but your manager knows about this, but we cannot tell you what questions it's going to be. Do you know what I mean? So I hope you don't mind that we're going to be asking you our normal questions.
Of course. You can't just put it all out there because you
That's
need
right.
that element of surprise.
That's right. Oh my God, you totally understand show business. You totally get it. You totally get
Oh.
it.
God.
Okay. Auntie Catherine said, can I be selfish and ask prayers for myself today? Yes.
Yes, of
Auntie
course.
Catherine. Of course, we are all here about that. What are we praying for? Let us know, because when you pray, it has to be specific, because they are getting a lot of prayers in heaven, and
Well, and ask for snow. And we know what happened to her for her holiday.
Oh, she's asking for snow.
No, I'm saying you asked for snow. But
I asked for snow and it wasn't very specific.
Yes.
And so I got an outpour of snow that my vacation got canceled. So you have to be very specific on your prayer.
Yes.
Because it has to be specific.
And I found also the question. So once we have the prayers for Auntie Catherine, we can
proceed with the prayers.
Yes. we
I'll
can.
proceed with a question. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So Auntie Catherine said, I just had surgery yesterday and everything went well, but I'm having a bad allergic reaction to the meds.
Oh,
I feel like I can't breathe, lots of hives. I had to go back to the doctor to get prednisone. Auntie Catherine, also, if you're not allergic to Benadryl, take some Benadryl because that's an antihistamine. Take 50 milligrams of Benadryl, but that's going to make you sleepy, just an FYI. If you're not allergic, one tablet is 25 milligrams. So you can take 2 tablets, but it has to be all, you're not driving in the near future because that's a good medicine for you for antihistamine for allergic reaction. Yes, we're going to pray, guys. Let's pray for Auntie Catherine because she's having an allergic reaction and she's post-surgery. And not being able to breathe is not a good thing.
oh.
We don't want you to be short of breath, my friend. So please, friends, if you are not opposed to prayers and if you're okay for praying for Auntie Catherine, please send her some prayers. And the name of my doctor is Jason. So if you're praying anyways, please pray for Jason because he had a stroke and we're praying for his full recovery. That's our prayer segment. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, you guys. Oh, Bevs is here. Hi, Bevs.
Hi, Bev.
We have Soph as our guest. Oh, look at those butterflies. I love those butterflies. I did cut some, Soph. I absolutely loved the butterfly.
Beth.
Rich, this
I
is like
thought
right
you.
up your alley.
I know, and it was funny because when I said
Mhm.
that was my favorite dye out of all of them, you weren't sure about it. But I said I just love the border of it. So I'm so glad.
Yes, I couldn't imagine it. And now that I have it in front of me, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, because you were a
It's
bit.
so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And then I did cut this one,
Oh,
which
I
is
love the butterflies.
so cute, right?
They're beautiful. I love
So
butterflies
pretty.
at the best of times. So
And look how cute it is for like being a clip. I'm gonna release a tutorial for this super easy. I
Okay.
mean, I don't think anybody needs a tutorial for this because it's just a plain old milk box.
oh,
But
cute!
it's
I was gonna
so
make one of those.
cute. It's so cute, and it only uses 6x12 paper.
That's it.
That's it, friend. So you can make 2 out of your 12x12. It's not like we have a short supply of 12x12, regardless. But look how cute it is.
It's super cute.
Super cute, super easy. It's the easiest ever in the world. Ever in the world.
Just cutting
That
out my other thing I need for my project. So I just have to keep an eye on it because it seems like every time I take my eye off of it, something goes wrong with my Cricut.
so that's cute. And then the butterfly soap. Did you like the layered butterflies?
Oh, you layered it too.
I did layer it. I made a magnet for a page.
I did put together the layered butterflies, but I haven't embellished them yet.
I think it's so pretty.
It's very pretty.
It is gorgeous.
I like the border part of it. That's my favorite part.
I like the fact that it lifts. That's so pretty. That's so pretty with a. Thank you, Auntie Catherine. Thanks for adding
And then I
Jason.
did do the words that
I
came
did
with
do the
that
words.
flower
Did you
pot,
like it?
and I made my own backing.
Oh.
The words are gorgeous, and I made a bajillion of them. That's why I haven't put it together. Because I made like 1,000 of them.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's so cute.
I haven't put mine together either of the actual words.
Mhm.
But these actually are not going with this set. They're gonna go with Gingham Garden.
Oh, how fun. I absolutely love that you're ensembling as well. Isn't it fun to have it all match? Perfectly perfect.
Ensembling's the best.
Ensembling is so much fun. Absolutely. I love ensembling. It just gives it like a whole new vibe when you ensemble. It just matches and you can package them all together. So fun. How do you make your own backing, Sophia? How did you make your own backing, Sophia? Auntie Catherine said it's perfect for Gingham Garden.
Oh, I just glued the words on a paper and then I fussy cut all of them.
Oh, goodness me.
That manic. It feels manic to me with its stripes.
Are you talking about what I'm doing?
Oh no, this one.
Oh.
What I'm doing, it feels
Oh.
manicky.
Because I was cutting stripes and I feel like I should have done the basket in the pattern and the solid in the, but it is what it is.
True.
So are you ready for these questions, Soph? Oh, I got to go back to YouTube.
Yeah.
Hi, Linda Taylor.
Okay. So the first question, hi Linda, is very simple.
Yeah, super.
It is, where are you from? Tell us where you're from.
Yeah.
I am from Denver, Colorado, and I still live in Denver, Colorado. I've never lived in a different state ever.
Uh-huh. Ooh, okay.
Were you born in Denver?
Yep.
Born and raised in Denver, everyone.
Nice. Okay.
Sorry, I think there's a little bit of a lag.
That's okay. How did you get started with paper crafting?
Oh, good one.
So I guess I always did sort of like crafty stuff like crochet or making my own little crafts just because I liked it. But I call it like I got professional in paper crafting after I got my Cricut and my Big Shot. And I don't remember if I got my Cricut or my Big Shot first, but that's really what ramped it up. Is I was watching swaps on Tony's channel, Craft Purge, and it just made me want to swap. Like I wanted to swap and I wanted to be good enough to be in those swaps. And so after I got my die cutting machine, it like really made it possible for me to be on that level with those girls. And 3 years ago, I think this year is 3 years ago, that I joined my first swap ever with Craft Purge, and I never looked back.
Aw,
Nice.
so fun. It's funny how the swapping is what really gets people going. I think it's just it's so fun to see other people's creations and share your love of the hobby with others and get to touch some tangible items, because that's what really took off for me with not just doing scrapbooking, was also doing the whole swap thing. It was like a Canadian group, and making, what were we making to start off with? Card fronts, I think. And that's all we sent to each other.
Oh, card fronts, how fun.
So what was your first swap all about? Tell us what your first swap was.
And also, I think it was a Valentine swap, and I think the reason that YouTube originally recommended crafty stuff is because I used to be a planner girl way before I did paper crafting like how I do now. I was really into planning, like decorative planning, and that's been ever since I was in school because I had so much going on that I did planner, but I never was on the level of like buying all these stickers and all of this. But then once I got older and I had my own budget to blow on stuff that I don't need, then that's
Exactly.
when it really got intense.
Yes, there's always something that gets us down the rabbit hole, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, cool. So
Mhm.
I was trying to put the years together. So about how long have you been a paper crafter for then? Is it, I'm trying to do the math. Was it 7 years? Longer?
About 3 years. Like I would send cards to my aunts or like very close friends, thank you cards and stuff like that, but they were so novice, like very novice, like obviously from the heart and everything like that, but it was mostly like something I would do with my kids, and I would give them stamps and say, here, stamp this, and here's some markers and crayons, and we're gonna make a card for your Auntie Judy, and say thank you for your Christmas presents or your birthday presents or whatever. And I just wanted them to show that appreciation for, people who care about them.
Mhm.
And then from there, it's where it like really turned into like the cards that I do now. And she actually now orders from me. And she just recently, the last time she ordered cards from me, she says, I still have all those cards on my fridge that you guys sent me. She's like, but it's just crazy how far you've come
Oh,
since
how
then.
amazing.
Oh, sweet.
That is amazing.
So cute. I like looking back at the things that I've made too. And I feel like being a part of this crafty community has really stepped up my A game.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just get ideas from watching other people's processes.
Mhm. It's so
Yeah.
inspiring to see your
Yeah, I
friends
like
like
watching.
new techniques.
Well, and it's just funny because Christian was like, "Oh, I can't make cards. I'm not a card
Watching
maker."
like old reveals or like swaps that I've done.
Yeah, that's super. I love looking back on the things that I sent. I have a playlist of things that I sent and things that I received from friends, and I love watching it again over and over because sometimes you want to be inspired.
Well, look what I found today, Christian, when I was cleaning up my space. Whoops, my glue gun.
Yeah.
Oh my god. My first ever rack too.
Yeah.
I remember I was in my tiny phase that time.
That was the tiny face.
I had a tiny phase and Rachel got all of the tinies.
So, yeah, it's been on my little shelf up there. I was stuff making space, so I had to pull that down, see if there was anything inside of it.
I'm so happy.
So it was fun. Actually, that's a good idea to go back and watch those
Was there?
old videos.
Was there stuff inside it, Rach?
No, there wasn't stuff inside of it. I used it all actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because somebody told me to use it, even though they hoard
That's
their
good.
stuff.
That's good. You used it all.
I hoard everything Rachel sends me. So I made this front. It's so simple. You just like get a sketch.
Rachel, have you gotten to use any of the stuff from your rack?
I used the teacup die. I think I shared that, the teacup die. And I was just looking through, actually, I was sorting through all that again today because only Christian has got to see my terrible,
nice.
terrible space. But I was looking at all those
Oh,
teacups,
so
that you sent,
pretty.
the shaker ones. And I was thinking I might make a slimline card with those, similar to the ones I made last week.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Just so pretty.
So
So
that'll be fun.
yeah, it's just being that it's winter, it might be one of those things I put aside and pull out again with winter. Although the rosettes aren't wintry, they're just bluey color.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So, next question.
Next question.
Are you on social media? And what made you decide to get started with social media?
Ooh, so I am on social media. I these days am not really on Facebook. But I do have an account and I have friended a handful of my crafty friends that like are recommended to me once in a while, like if I have a reason to go on there because my my family is stubborn and they continue to send me messenger messages. So once in a while I log in to see what they've sent me and so I'll like go on and check and just make sure that like at least they get a response even if it's 3 months later because I've told them already don't message me on Facebook because I don't use it, but they still do. So I use Instagram the most of everything. I'm also on TikTok, but all the videos that I've posted on there are mostly related to hookah, which is like another one of my hobbies.
What is hookah?
Yeah, what's hookah?
And now YouTube I only got into because it's a Middle Eastern water pipe hookah is and I started smoking hookah when I was like younger and I wanted to hang out with my friends and you know we were underage, we couldn't go drinking or to a club or anything like that. But you can go smoke hookah when you're 18, or at least it was like that back then. And
Mhm.
so we would go and hang out at the hookah bar and drink tea, and they had like Arabic food, so you could eat, and you know, you just had to order a hookah. And so sometimes you weren't even necessarily smoking, you're just like hanging out, socializing, drinking tea, all of this, but you could do it until like 2, 3 in the morning. So that's what we would do. And later on, I actually worked at a hookah bar. And so I learned how to like actually make the hookahs. And it was kind of like a waitressing job, except for there's smoking.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, I really enjoy it. It's fun, it's relaxing. I also like being around like all the people because you know, it's kind of tied to like the Arabic speaking world in the Middle Eastern like countries.
Uh-huh.
And so you get a lot of people from different countries that come and hang out at the hookah and like you learn about them and get to talk to them. And so I
Culture.
think that's really alluring to me. Anything related to other people's cultures and languages and things like that, like it really gets me fired up. Yeah.
Cool.
That's so fun. That's so much fun, hookah. I did not know that about you.
No, I didn't either. That's what I
But
love.
yeah, and
Question.
YouTube, I only started because I think of a swap. Um, and so I started posting videos so I could show my stuff.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
it's a good idea to kind of get your name out there, I
Hi,
guess.
Jess.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi,
Long time no
friends.
see. Must be early morning for you. Okay. Oh, this is Christian's favorite question.
Is it my island question?
Yes, it's the island question.
Let's go.
Okay. You are required to go on a crafty
Oh
island.
no. Wait,
What are the top 5 crafty items that you would take with you on the island? So the 5 most crafty islands. And if our friends want to join in and tell us their 5 items along with Soph, you're more than welcome to do that tonight.
Let me talk about the rules of the island question. First of all, first of all, this island has electricity. This island, you are safe in this island. You're not starving. You're not dying. It's not like Castaway. Because initially people would be like, I'm going to get a flashlight or like a battery pack for food or dried food. I've gone on to lives where people are all about survival. This is a crafty island. There's electricity, there's supplies, there's tables, there's like stuff, right? So you don't have to bring food. This is just for crafting. And you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gonna bring like life vest. Don't. It's a crafting. It's a crafting specific. It's not like life and death where you have to survive because we would not know what to bring either.
Okay.
So that's just the rule. One rule is it's a crafty retreat and you don't have to survive or fight life and death. There's no sharks, nothing. It has nothing to do with danger. Period.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the rule.
That helps clarify things for us.
Agreed. Yes. Okay, so take it away.
So scissors, glue, scoreboard, and it would have the score tool in it. So I'm counting that as 1.
Smart.
That's clever.
That's clever.
1 paper pad, I guess. And
How many have you had?
I lost count. I counted 3 or 4.
I got the scoring
4.
cutting board.
4.
Scissors, glue 4. So one more.
One more, but I can't take my machine if I can't have dies, so I'm kind of on the fence what my 5th thing is.
Oh, yes.
It's always the last thing, isn't it?
What about a digital die cutter then?
Right. Hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb.
If you bring your Cricut, you will be able to.
Do they have Wi-Fi?
Yes, it's a crafty island. It's a very prestigious crafty island.
It's like an invite only kind of thing.
Yes, yeah, exclusive.
You're not exiled there. It's like a.
Oh, okay.
Like instead of like an all-inclusive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's no survival or anything, which is great.
And I would do my Cricut.
Which
Yeah.
is great. The way you say that.
Which is awesome. So, Rach, did you have any change in your island question?
Well, it's been a while since I've
I know.
thought about
Same.
the question, to be honest. But some of our friends have answered, so I'm going to read some of the friends' items first. Okay.
Yes. Perfect.
So, Renee said she would bring a die cutting machine, adhesive, cardstock, dyes, stamp ink. Now, Christian is the police of all this. Are you allowed to bring
Stamp
more
slash
than
ink?
one
That could be
die?
like thousands of stamps and thousands of inks. What about blocks? Stamping blocks? What about stamp cleaner?
You could get by without stamp cleaner. Come on now.
I know. I'm just fooling around.
Okay.
Wait, is
Cardstock.
Renee on the same island as me? Because that might change the list because I'm going to use her stuff too.
Oh,
You can share. You can delegate. Like,
Oh
if
my
we're in
God.
the same island, Renee's gonna bring all the stamps and dies
yes.
and inks.
Oh my goodness. That's a very clever response.
Yep.
Good job. Good job. Strategizing, divide and conquer is the best in the island question. Good job. That's an improvement all
Secretly
these
a
years.
crafty cognitive test at the same time, and you've passed it with flying colors. So
Very good. Very good.
okay. Okay. Deb says she'd have her Cricut, her glue, paper.
So I'm invited to your crafty island, is what we're saying.
You passed the cognitive test. You could go to the crafty island. Yes. Scissors, computer, because the Cricut won't work without it. 1, 2, 3. Was that 5 Zig said? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, the computer's the 5th. Okay. Auntie Catherine. She says her paper collection. That's one item. Adhesive, scissors, and my sticker collection and silhouette. Now, is that 5? Paper, adhesive, scissors.
I think I'm trying to figure out my answer, and I'll be like, my stamp collection,
I'm
my
not sure this
my
counts.
trimmer and cutter combo. That's
I'm not
2.
sure this is counting, to be honest.
My paper
I
collection.
love that she said collection. That's awesome.
That is like, that's legit. Like 5 items becomes like 3,082 pieces.
Yes. I'm not sure about this.
Deb said, true, we only need 1 Cricut. That's true. We can actually delegate. Absolutely, very, very true. I mean, delegating, like, you're in charge of all the stamps and all that business.
Well, and that is clever because, I mean, that's what we did for the retreat last year for 3 Craft Chicks. Once
Yes.
a list of
very
everything.
Oh, what if you say I'm bringing my crafty tote because you just pack it all in and then it's one item, the crafty tote.
I don't know if that would pass for security.
Yes.
Security will be like, girl, no.
That's a risk you have to take. You'll be turned around and you don't get to join us on that.
Depends on who's on duty for security. If it's Robert is very strict.
Yes.
You know,
I'll
he
tell
has
him
He's a
turned
rule
away.
follower.
He is a rule follower, Robert.
Yeah.
But Joseph, my friend Joe, he's gonna be like, yeah, take everything, lady.
Yeah, I'll tell
No
him,
problem.
Robert, you know, last year you gave your mom a lame card for Mother's Day.
This year I got you covered.
So
right?
I will craft her an epic Mother's Day
Epic.
rack, and you can give it to her, and I won't even charge you. But I am bringing in my crafty tote, Robert.
Yes, Robert. Regardless of the size, Robert be like, got you, Soph. Check. You're always welcome in this island, Soph.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
perfect.
Love it. Love it.
Love it.
Beck said she'd bring her scoreboard and her trimmer and paper, glue, and what's that say? Ephemera? Oh, ephemera maybe?
Ephemera, probably.
I'm guessing ephemera. And Doodlebug. She's going to make sure she has Doodlebug.
Perfect. Perfect. Got your doodle bug on the go, ready to go.
Oh, look at Jessica. Jessica.
That's a good
Love her.
umbrella item. Doodlebug.
Doodle bug, period.
Jessica said she would take 5 friends with her and get each friend to take an item. How sweet is that?
How's that for strategic?
Yes. And then you're not alone.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
right.
It would be sad. Imagine being in a crafty island and you're like by yourself, but it has all the supplies. That'd be quite sad.
It would be quite sad.
That's a lonely island.
Very lonely. Very.
Well, but they have Wi-Fi, so it'd be me and Renee on live at the Crafty Island.
Oh, we're definitely watching that live.
yes. Yes.
And there's like unlimited drinks, so that would be the best live.
Yes.
Imagine that, Rach.
Ooh.
Imagine an island with
Yeah, but not the
unlimited
best
alcohol.
craft.
That would be a mess. I'm already a mess without alcohol, honestly. Imagine.
Excuse me.
Imagine. Woo, that'd be intense. I'll be like, did I say that out loud? Damn, yes, you did, honey.
So I'm gonna throw something at Christian because
That'll be
she always
hilarious.
seems to throw these questions out there and get me to answer and everybody else to answer, and then she doesn't. The conversation gets taken in a different direction. So before it gets taken in a different direction, and she can avoid
What?
answering the question, what would be the
Christian?
the 5 items?
She would never do that.
5 items that you would bring with you.
I'm gonna bring my cutter and scoring combo. I'm gonna bring paper,
2.
papers, paper collections,
Hey, no, none of that business.
paper. Okay, paper, trimmer, and cutter combo.
Cheater.
And then so that's 2 items. I'm gonna bring if we're like really if it's Robert who's a security guard, he's very strict, he's counting everything. I will
Robert's the
bring
one that doesn't count anything. He's the one that can be bribed.
no Joe. Joe is the one who Soph would be like,
No, Robert's the strict one. Joe's not strict.
Oh,
Yeah.
backwards. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So if Robert is the one who's gonna be there, then technically I would have to bring my paint aqua brush and my paint and adhesive.
Was that
That's
5?
so sad. That's so sad. That's like paper, trimmer, paint, and
Paint?
aqua brush. Paint and aqua brush. Because technically, with the paper that you have, you can paint. You
Yeah.
can paint wall.
Oh,
you
you
can paint flowers. You can paint letters. You can draw. You know. If
Yeah.
we're being very strict, if it's Robert who's like manning the desk, and you can't really get away. But if it's Joe, then I am very flexible.
My goodness. Okay. Joe. Okay. Well, I am going to bring my paper trimmer. That's a scoring thing all at the same time.
Yes,
I'm going to bring scissors. Because I'm
that's
going
2.
to bring paper.
Yep.
That will be
3.
that will be able like one collection, like a pad, like collection or
A paper
something.
pad.
That I can use. And then my scissors will be able to fussy cut so I can make ephemera with that.
Yes, good
collection.
one. Good one.
That's 3 things. I feel like I'm going to bring my Cricut Joy.
How many is that?
4.
Good one.
And
What about adhesive?
am I missing adhesive?
Yeah, how are you gonna glue?
I was just gonna.
When we bring
gonna
our
borrow some
Cricut,
soap.
do the mats like come with the Cricut? Can we count it as one item?
What was the
Which one?
question? The beginning of it? I didn't catch the beginning.
What's the beginning?
When we bring our Cricuts, does it count as one item with our mats and like
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 'cause you
everything
can't
that
use the
fits in the
Oh, yeah.
tray or whatever?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I saw the memo. On that. And yes, they have
Okay.
because there's a lot of people who were like, no, this is not fair. So they've made that a mandate
Oh, okay, okay. I missed
since
that one.
since 2021. So I yeah,
The rules have changed.
the rules have changed, guys.
Well,
So
Robert and that one lady almost got into it, remember?
oh yeah, oh my god, I saw that video and I'm like, ooh, spicy, spicy, honey.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I guess I have to bring adhesive because that's gonna be my fifth item is the adhesive.
Agreed. I mean, if we're on the same table, then I can let you borrow my adhesive,
Yes.
and then I can
Yes.
borrow
The
Sophia's cricket
Yeah.
or your cricket, Joy.
Yeah.
And I'm also bringing adhesive, so
Perfect.
Good.
I think we
Yes.
should just like divide and conquer.
Yes, that's the best way to do it.
That is
But
the best way.
in case nobody else is with us and we get sent somewhere else
Yep,
where
yep.
nobody is that we know, this is
Right.
the 5 things we could get away with and use
Right.
on our trip. Okay. Question number 6. What is your favorite organization hack?
Ooh. Organization hack.
You think I have organization hacks? My best organization hack. I think maybe those clear boxes. Those like they fit a 12 by 12 and then they barely have a little bit of extra room. And they're maybe like 4 inches tall or something.
Oh, the iris cases?
Those have been really useful to me recently.
Oh my God, I
saw
love
them in
those.
Renee's craft room. And I had some already, but I wasn't really doing it the same way that Renee was. And she puts like the things that go with the collection in the same box with the collection. And that has kind of like really changed up how I store things
organizing
instead of
life.
like all the dies together, all the ribbons together, all the this, the that together. I put all the things that go with Blooming Wild together or all the Maggie Holmes together.
Oh my God, you guys, Renee's craft room is bomb.com. So amazing. I want to be able to physically go there.
The
In the near
bomb.com.
bomb.com. Oh, cousin Sandra's here. Oh,
Hi,
Grandma
Sandra.
Christine is here. Hello, you guys. What about you,
Yep,
Rach?
yep.
What's your favorite organizational hackety doos?
Mine is, I would say, is the one that I shared last week for the embellishments that I've made with the collection is those Dollar Tree see-through pencil case pouches for storing the
Oh, yeah.
embellishments that I've made. I would say that's kind of my favorite one because it's something that I find I use, and because you can see through it, you don't forget about it. And and then after a while, if there's stuff I don't, want to use in there anymore, then I can, give it to the kids to use, whether it's Elizabeth or my classroom.
That is such a cool hack. I feel like my favorite hack is putting my dies in categories.
Ah,
I initially have them in those like Dollar Tree containers that are like, let me show you. Well, I still have them, but my collection has since grown. So now I have them expanded into, I'll show you. So this is what I used to, I'm still using these, but I cannot grow anymore from these because I only have limited space for this. So,
yeah.
I label them with my Cricut. And then most recently, I got these from Temu. And they're divided into like Easter, Halloween. I have Christmas and winter, 1, 2, and 3. I have sentiments 1, 2, and 3. I have so that you have room for growth.
Nice.
But you know, if you're looking for specific sentiments, I still need to figure out, and I need to ask you guys' opinion. Would you put your sentiments, for example, Easter sentiments specifically in the Easter pile, or keep it in the sentiments? What would you do?
My Christmas ones, I have moved over to my Christmas box.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should do that.
If they're specific, I would put them with the Easter pile.
Hi,
Unless-
Mimi.
Unless there's some, like, for example, the winter one I have that's kind of sort of Christmas, but could also be like used in other seasons because it has words like peace and like it just if it's truly Christmas or truly like Easter, spring, I put them with the stuff that I'm creating with. Otherwise, because you can forget what you have, and I'm assuming because you have such a beautiful collection of things that could happen to keep track of them. And then if you're not sure, you can look in your sentiments box or you can look in your spring one, and then you'll know it'll be in one of those two places.
Yeah, because that's my situation. Is there's certain things that are marked as they're, you know, as a set. It's like a Valentine set, and it says like hugs or kisses, and then, you know, happy Valentine's, and then it's gonna have something like just for you, or, you know, those are, for me, are general, very general, genetic, you can use all throughout the year kind of dies. And I want to be able to have easy access to those because, you know, it makes your life easier, because if you're doing generic crafting just for all throughout the year, you want them separated, right? So that's why I haven't I just put all the sentiments for now
Right.
in one, and then go from there. But I think you guys are right. Having the Easter specific with the Easter is probably would be best.
And most of the Christmas ones I have anyways are like clearly Christmas.
That's true.
Oh, hi Mimi.
Hi, Mimi. Oh, those are so pretty. Yeah, so I commend your bravery when it comes to like cutting cutting those butterfly dies. Like for me, those are like uncommon ways to use them, like the music sheets. Like I would never think of cutting them, because I would normally stick with plain and, like this plain. I'm not very brave. I'm doing like very plain on here, something crazy and something really plain. I'm not very brave when it comes to my patterns. Like my patterns are very generic and safe. So I commend you on making like
I just
choices like that. Because I'm not
I just
brave
wanted
enough.
them to all be this paper so that they would go together kinda. And
Yep.
also I had you in my head that we need to use the things while they are inspiring us
Fresh.
and like while they're still our muse, and
Yeah.
not just keep them in our stash where they're collecting dust and possibly fading and stuff.
Yeah, because you never
that's
get
happened
that
to me. Like
moment
I
back.
bought a collection, or I'm sure we've all done this, where we buy collections and then we are
Or
not crafting it right away, and then by the time you come back to it, it's not like you don't have sparks anymore.
right.
It's like,
The
oh,
allure
that's
has
pretty, but it's
faded.
like not
You're not
like
as in
catching
love
your
with it.
creativity on fire or anything.
Right. Isn't it amazing when
exactly.
you're like
The allure
so
has faded.
inspired? You're so inspired. Like this collection is so pretty and I love it so much. And I've been waiting for it to arrive. Like that moment, like I saw your haul for Cherry on Top. And I am going to get myself the Whatevs collection for my birthday because it's so cute.
Mhm.
And I know that when I receive it, I will.
It's so
craft-
cute.
I know. I love it. I love the Whatevs collection. I think I know all the collections that you got are so pretty, but what appealed to me with the whatevs collection is it's so brave. It's so blunt and frank about like whatever. Nope, not today, Satan kind of thing. um and it's just like speaks to me in such a way like this is so relatable right now.
Well, and I love that it's like angsty.
I
So I
know,
think
like
with
so much
teenagers,
angst.
it'll be amazing.
Oh my god, it's so much angst. It's like so much anger. Whoever made this collection has so much like bent up frustration that like no, not doing that for you, babe. No thanks. Moving on. So sometimes you just want to say it
But
out
you
loud,
need
like,
a
oh,
collection like that,
yes,
like
yes, I
they're
am
not
gonna buy
all
that.
good days. Like the memories
Hell
that
no.
we want to save are not all necessarily the best memories. Every
Yeah.
day is not a good day, but we still want to remember them.
Right. Butterflies, it's not butterflies and rainbows all the time. Sometimes they're potholes and stains. And we still want to remember because it's going to be amazing in the future. Like, that's what Ali Edwards say, like the mundane,
Like,
the regular
like
things, the moments.
Well, and there's opportunities sometimes.
sometimes like bad things happen. Like let's just example, like one of your best friends broke up with her boyfriend or something, and you guys did something, had a sleepover, or like threw a party or something, had a divorce party. Like you
True.
still want to document it.
Absolutely. So when you look back, very true. Rach, you were saying something.
Well, like just some of those moments that they might be really hard. There are opportunities where you really grew from them. So.
Oh yes, it made you stronger if it didn't kill you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so cute. Your embellishments are so cute, Rach.
Oh, thank you.
So the Easter, is that cricketed?
Nope, that's a die.
No way, that's super cute.
I love the bunnies. Those are so stinking cute.
Are those baskets?
Yeah.
Oh my god, those are so cute, Rach. Miss Kate Cuttables will be like doing, what do you call that? Like you can do this. What do you call that? Like a tumbling, and you do this.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cartwheel.
They're gonna put it on their photo
cartwheel.
in the collection.
So cute. I love it so much. We hoard pretty paper collections. I know. That's why my average is 3 years. But I promise, as soon as I get the whatevs collection, I will go on live and use it right now. I have it in my stash. I have license to purchase because it's my birthday.
Yahoo.
So I'm excited. And I love the black. I love that the black is so bold in it. It's just so like straight up your face, straight into your face, dark, which is
I'll have
absolutely
to check it out
perfect.
because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
And
check
in
it out, Rach.
person, you can see the hollow on the black, and it's really like special. It's so, I don't know, like so unique, and it goes with
Uh-huh.
that angsty feeling. Like
Oh, I
it's
love it.
sparkly, but it's dark.
I love it. That's so perfect with the collection whatevs. So perfect. Cartwheel, yes, got it. The embellishments are so cute.
Yep.
It's fun.
I think some of this would be Mother's Day. Like you always know how to make me feel better is probably Mother's Day. And this one, when it says, when life gives you a rainy day, play in the puddles, would be like a get well soon card, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like the stripes. How you paired the.
I saw one recently, and I still haven't made it, but it's on my to-do list. Jillian Norwood made a card.
Mm-hmm. And
it has a little ladybug, and she put the ladybug inside of a jar, and then it says, heard you caught a bug, and then inside it said, get well soon.
oh,
Sorry, I talked over you, Rachel. The lag is getting me.
That's okay.
That's so cute. And as soon as I stitch this, I think it's gonna be
The
super
stick
fun.
is gonna look really amazing. It'll look really amazing.
Thank you for the birthday greeting. I'm gonna be 47.
What? No way.
And sometimes it's good to like when you scrapbook. Like I love scrapbooking, and I just want to show you guys this one. This is from Heba. I don't know if you guys know her. Heba. I don't know her. Heba Al Sibari. So I bought this one, and I think I told Rachel about this, Rach. This one is about like I need to measure these, and they're not the same, but this is where I'm gonna scrapbook the non-rainbows, like the everyday, because I feel like it's easy enough to just like put like a lot of journaling, and then even if you show it on camera, people are not going to be able to read it because the letters are not going to be so big. I know I'm going to handwrite things, but like the difficult stuff, we all have our feelings, and like
Thank
we
you,
have our days,
Yeah.
right? So this is what I got recently, and I'm so excited.
I like the blocking in it.
Right? It's
Uh-huh.
something unique. Like I've never seen this before. And the paper quality is
I
very
like the
good.
blocking too. Almost
not
like
the
a
paper.
newspaper or like a comic.
Yeah. Imagine just it gives, I know it's just a notebook. Like a plain notebook will give you the same amount of freedom. Obviously, but it just makes it extra better. Having the blocking done for you, I feel like. I know I can do this in a plain old notebook that costs like a fraction.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it's gonna help. Maybe it's gonna help with the photos because I want to do photos, to be honest. Good night. Good night, Jessica. I think Jessica's gonna start her day.
No, she said she was going back to bed.
Oh, she's going back to bed. Okay. Good night. I know it's early in the
Oh,
UK.
good morning, Jess. Have a good day. Oh, yes.
Well, we have more questions, but I noticed it's already 10:30. So I was thinking
Mhm.
we have two questions. I'll do two final questions. So this last question is,
Mhm.
do you have anything right now on your crafty wish list of something that you'd really, really like to get?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Crafty wish list. Let's see.
Because you just
I've been
recently
being
did
bad,
like a
so
cherry
the
on
wish
top
list
one.
is less long. I'm trying to think.
Crafty wish list.
So I'm just gonna say one of the things that's like on my wish list, but I don't know if it's like necessarily like a big thing or anything.
That's okay.
It's this die from Chaos Crafts, and now I'm blanking what like form it is, but it has different words, and it says like sweet, XOXO.
It's
And
a
I've
die.
seen a bunch of people using it, and like even not related to Valentine's, and I've been wanting it, but other things have like checked out in my cart before that, and so it's still in my cart.
Ah.
So
Is it like oh, go ahead, Rich.
So it's not like a must have to have right away type of thing, but something that you're keeping an eye on.
Wanting in the near future.
No, but it's one of those like, yeah, I saw it, and every time I see it, I'm reminded that I want it, and like I think it would be so useful all year long.
Cool.
Is it Soph, can I ask you a question? Is it like the sweet treats? Um remember Rach, I think we have that
Good,
if that's
delicious, a treat for you,
yummy.
and yummy. That one I've used lots for non
Same.
Valentine's Day projects, actually, even though it was released for
Same.
Valentine's.
I agree.
I don't think it's that one. It.
Oh.
I know that it has sweet and XOXO, I think.
Oh. What is that dye?
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Same.
Now you got me curious.
I'll try to figure out what dye it was and post a story after the live.
Okay.
Yeah, we would love to see. We would love to see. What about you, Rach? What's yours? Because your birthday's coming up too in May.
Yes. I want to get the picnic basket dye from KS Crafts.
Oh yes.
That's why I was curious if you liked it or not, because I don't tend to buy a lot of 3D dyes because I tend to use my Cricut, but there's always a few like the jelly bags.
I'm gonna show you something, Rach.
Sure. And
I want to see.
so I want the picnic basket, I think, and it looks like a decent size.
Yeah, it's
And
beautiful.
usually I buy those dyes and I make a bunch and use it as a teacher.
You're Pink Fresh Studios.
Oh, look at the beautiful paper.
Oh my God, it's Pink Fresh, I think. Is that Pink Fresh?
So this is in Ging. No, it's
Gingham Garden?
I don't know if it's. I think it's just American Crafts.
Oh, it is. Wow.
Yeah, it's Gingham Garden, and hold on, let me put this back in here. If
That'd be so cute to fill that with ephemera.
I was like messing up the corners, so I stopped taking it in and out and left it out. But I'm gonna put the tray in and then show you so you get the full effect.
Cool. And it looks like a really good size.
It is a good size, I feel like.
Okay, so the one thing that I will say that I would maybe design different if it was me is that the holes here, they're not in the die. So then you can't, and they're so far down because, okay, so here's the lid, right? Right? It comes out, right? Like this. But look how far down it is. Your crocodile does not reach there.
Oh.
So then you just have to kind of stab a hole through. And so I just connected these to this. And then I strung this through. Okay, I'll show you in a second because this ribbon is actually keeping the handles on. I just strung it through the two holes with these. And then I tied it like taut so that it's holding them on. But it's not like engineering wise, it's not like the most sound thing because it could potentially rip through those holes eventually if you're carrying it or something. And then these are the bows that come with the picnic basket die, which I think are amazing. But they do have a lot of pieces is the one thing. They do have a lot of pieces. And then me not really realizing how many pieces it had, I also did foam, and so that ended up being even more work. But they're gorgeous. They're so gorgeous.
Wow.
Is that
so this
dye?
tray does not come with it. I just made this, but it's really easy to make. And then I accidentally.
Oh my God, is that flowers?
Looks like it's like the little tulips.
Oh my God, that's too
sorry,
cute.
Christian.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I was just reacting too loudly.
Yeah, it's the tulip bow. It comes with the basket.
Oh,
oh no, you're good. But the tulip,
Wow.
this die comes with this picnic basket. So if you buy the basket, you get this beautiful bow set with it, which is really nice. So anyways, this tray does not come with the basket, but it's a very simple tray that any of you could make. And then I like accommodated for more leeway than I needed, and so then I had to add this foam on the outside so that it would fit snug. But that's
Mhm.
that. Just keep that in mind if you're doing your own tray. And then in here are some goodies. Just I was just kind of testing like the size out in there. But see, then that can fit in there. And you see how the ribbon just goes through those poked holes? I just stabbed it with a pen. And then or no, I stabbed it with my pokey tool, this thing, and then I used the tip of a pen to widen the hole so that I could get the ribbon through. But it's kind of it's a bee to get through there and whatever. So I wish that it had holes like built in for all of this.
Mhm.
And that maybe they were higher so that I could put rivets to protect the holes. But it's still a cool die. And if you guys are needing an idea for attaching your straps because of these holes, this is an idea.
So when you mentioned about the crocodile, do you just have the little one, not the big bite?
I think so. I
Okay.
just have the like this one. So maybe the big bite works. I just
I love that. Yeah, okay. That's more shallow for sure.
yeah.
It's so pretty though. I can hear Christian's wheels turning.
Let's see. And then that just goes back on and fits just like normal. Like from the outside you wouldn't know. And then I like used this stripe paper on the side and just angled it different for the top piece.
Gosh, that's so cute. Now I'm excited to use the die. Oh, I was gonna make a tutorial for this, and now I was gonna make a tutorial for this like card holder, and now I want to use that die instead.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I think you should still do both.
Do it.
On.
Okay, I'll do both because I'm off this weekend.
Perfect. Oh, she's already making one in her head without the die. That's what Debbie was suggesting you were doing.
You know what else would be cool too that I just thought of? If you made like a box to fit inside here,
Hmm.
like this square,
Yeah.
and then you have like a little sliver right here, and you could actually make a little wedge box. And then you like the center is there, and you could take out like the wedges, and then you take out the middle inside.
Oh, like multiple layers.
Oh, I think. Or are you talking about like it would be like a tackle box kind of thing where
Like you make a box that's rectangle, right? That would be the easy box.
That's a great idea.
And then you have the little wedges that like fit in the negative space. And so
Mhm.
when you would open this, you would pull out the rectangle, and then you would have the wedges that fit snug on the sides.
And then this one. Yeah, that will be super,
I might
super
try it on the
cool.
next one.
Try it, try it, try it. I think it's going to be awesome. Can you do a tutorial so I don't have to do it? So we can just follow.
Yeah,
We can just follow you when we do our dies.
we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So the final question for tonight is what question would you like to ask our next guest? So you get to create a question for the next time we have a guest.
It's a Sophia question.
What is your favorite crafty thing to receive?
Ooh, that's a good one. So if you ask that question, we all have to answer
Like
it as
not a store-bought thing, but like a handmade thing. What is
yeah.
your favorite crafty handmade thing?
Christian, you have to answer it first.
Oh, okay, yes. I think my favorite to receive would be handmade confetti.
Oh, like sprinkle
Like
mix, you
these.
mean?
Yeah. Like handmade confetti like these
Oh,
with like if you I would love to receive these because I would love to give these because it's so much fun to make and it matches whatever collection. Imagine if you do it with like a coordinating 2 mm foam and you just cut a boatload of like whatever you have. Wouldn't that be so much fun?
That'd be really neat. That'd be really neat.
And it doesn't cost anything because it's going to be part of the ensemble.
that would be nice.
Right.
I'm going to start
Hey,
sending that.
Erica.
Okay,
Um,
what about you guys? Hi,
for me,
Erica.
Hi,
I
Erica.
love getting a 3D type project with the handmade goodies inside. My favorite part of any swap is all the handmade stuff. And I just like the sort of the 3D packaging that's it all goes in.
It is so much fun to receive that, isn't
And
it?
it's wrapped with cellophane and I don't know, just how pretty it all is.
Wrapped and perfect.
Yes.
It is.
It's so exciting to see it all and then open it all up and see all the goodies inside. What about you, Soph? What's the favorite thing for you to receive? We're making you answer your own question.
Mm, I know, right? I like the packaging as well, like a unique packaging, like kind of like that little box drawer thing that I sent to you. Like I
Yes.
like that stuff. And I've also been a lot more into bows recently too. So like bows and the packaging that you made yourself is also nice.
Cool. Well,
So we all love ensembles,
we love our
essentially.
ensembling. So,
Hmm.
Christian, would you like to highlight what you made tonight?
Yes.
Yes.
So I
Ensemble
made
is
some
great.
cards. Essentially, what I did was I got the collection and like the 2013 collection. And when I was watching my crime show, I just cut them all up by 5.5 by 4 because I feel that that's the most efficient way to cut them. And now I have a boatload of things ready to go. And if I'm not going to use the paper collection anymore, I'm just going to have to put it in a D-stash box together with all these. And that's still going to be working. Anywho, I made these cards for my coworker Jason. I'm gonna have people sign them, and I feel like this would be enough for people to sign in all the shifts, the managers, um, so that he feels the love. And this didn't cost me anything, but I feel like anything handmade is an amazing gesture. I'm gonna be putting stitching on the all of these cards, and then I'm gonna bring them to work on Monday and have people sign them and send them to him as like part of our ensemble. I'm gonna be buying like a blanket. I'm gonna go to Marshall's probably or Ross to buy like a blanket, some fuzzy socks, some like fuzzy pillow or whatever to just bring over, and then I'm gonna add the cards so that he can feel the love and support from everyone. What
Lovely.
about you guys?
What did you make? Well, we can see what you made, but do you want to recap it so we can see it close in the screen, nice and everything, Soph?
That's super nice. Yes. So I made some of these butterfly bows, and let me just pinch this, and then I'll show you the other ones with the other hand. So I had already die cut these, but I hadn't shaped them or anything, so that's kind of what I did in between talking. And then
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's pretty.
And I just like picked different papers that were in the pad, and then I have been adding gold to everything since it has the gold foiling. And I think it just really sets it off, especially because it's maybe a little bit more muted colors than
Mhm.
other spring collections. But I've really been digging this like more almost weathered and simple, like a contemporary vintage or something. Um, and so I only got through 4, but I really like how they came out. So I think it was worth the time invested.
Beautiful. And you're using all the dyes from the collection you got, which is amazing.
It's beautiful. It makes me want to be brave and try to replicate that. When it comes to
Yes.
like putting patterns on top of patterns, because I've never been brave with that. I'm just like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna work, kind of thing. But thank you for the inspiration. What about you, Rach?
Tonight I made
Yeah, I literally
Oh.
just picked the colors.
So pretty, very, very pretty.
so
Go
tonight
ahead, Rach.
I made these excuse me, these baskets. I cut these out with my Cricut. I was a little iffy about them to start with because I feel like I should have done the pattern in the basket part and then the solid in the like the whatever goes around the basket, whatever you want to call it. But I'm still happy that those worked out. And so I have 6
Perfect.
different ones that I created. When I make embellishments, Christian knows this, that I have to use the same sentiment on every single one.
She does.
I cannot mix up the
It's a
sentiment.
compulsion.
So they all have the same Easter sentiment that's cut out with foam, and then the cardstock. And the collection I used today was Miss Kate Happy Easter paper collection, and they're ephemera. And then I cut out these little tulips, but I feel like I need to do something else with those before I actually use them. I'm not sure what I'm going to use these for, whether it's cards or an like a whatever. Just add it to my stash, put it on a gift baggie. I'm not sure how I'm going to use those, but yeah, it was fun making all these tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, so cute. Before we go, I want to ask the audience if you guys want to be a guest in next week's
Yes,
show.
yes.
Who wants to volunteer? Let us know in the comments so we can reach out to your manager and have the production team go to your studio and get makeup going and set up lights and everything. And we'll connect with your people. We're gonna
Yes.
wait for a few seconds to see if we have any artist volunteers for our next craft live next show.
And as you can see, it's really low key. We ask a few
Mhm.
questions. If
Yep.
you need a few of them ahead of time because you don't want to feel put on the spot, we maybe can make it happen. Maybe.
Erica says I'm too afraid. Let us know when you're ready, Erica. No problem.
It's honestly, if I can do it, you
Super
can do it.
chill. Super chill.
It's just super chill. It's just chatting with your girlfriends, honestly, and crafting. It's like being at a
Yeah.
crop. So when you're ready, reach out to our people and our people will get back to you
Uh-huh.
and we'll make it happen. So on behalf of Christian, Soph, and myself, we are thanking you all so much for joining us for Late Night Crafts and Laughs. It was a pleasure chit-chatting with you, Sophia, and getting to know you on a whole nother
Thank you,
level.
Soph.
Make sure to check out her Instagram and her YouTube.
Thank you guys for having me.
You're very welcome. And for her social media accounts to see what she's up to and creating. And we look forward to seeing more creations from you all in the future. If you were inspired by anything tonight that any of us made, please be sure to tag us. We love to see what you're doing. All of you have a wonderful, wonderful night on behalf of
Christian.
and
Sophia.
Sophia.
So
There we go. And myself, Rachel. We wish you a whole happy crafting week, and we look forward to connecting you with you all very
I'm
soon.
sorry, the lack.
That's okay. Have a wonderful. It just
Thank
added-
you, Soph.
and
Thank you,
for
Rachel.
joining us, So have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we'll see you all later. Bye.
Bye, Dave.